Hi everybody, hope you're having a great week. As we talked about, I'm going to make a quick video tutorial on how you can easily make parent newsletters or student communication newsletters using your Google Drive and Google Docs. The great thing about using Google Drive and your Google Docs is you can get an active URL that you could send to parents through email, and those are quickly and easily accessed through almost every smartphone that parents have so that you can share information with them in a format that they can access on their phone or tablet. The other really nice thing about this format and what we're doing right now, I'm using Screencast-O-Matic, which is that free screencasting software or program that we talked about that you can either download or use directly from the web depending on your type of computer. And I download all of my videos to my YouTube channel, and when I do that, then that allows me to have a YouTube video URL that parents can also, again, quickly and easily watch or let their children watch on their phone or tablet. So it's a really accessible form of technology. So you can see right now I'm in my Google Drive, and as long as you have an active Gmail account, which is free, and you can see mine over here, you see the picture of my family that I've uploaded. In any school district that you work in the state of Kentucky right now, the districts all have access to Google Classroom free from KDE. KDE has purchased that for every district in the state, and you have access to that through your email address that you have. So, if I worked for Madison County Schools, then I would have a Madison County school email, and that would allow me to get into a Google Classroom and have access to all of the benefits of a Google Drive. So I'm in my Google Drive, and the best spot I always start in my Google Drive is with this new button that's blue. When you click on new, you have access to a lot of different things. I always go ahead and set up a folder to start with, and let's just name this folder Parent Newsletters. Or it could be Student Information for the 2018 school year. For whatever year it is, whatever time you've got going on, you can name this whatever you want to name it. I'm just going to stick with parent newsletters. So I've created this new folder, and then I go ahead and open up that folder, and that way anything that I create, I'm going to make sure it drops in here. So I'm going to go back to the new button, and I'm going to open up a new Google Doc. So once this Google Doc opens completely, it's still thinking up here. I'm going to go ahead and name this newsletter for, I have to wait for our computer to catch up with us, right? Newsletter for, and let's pretend like this is my March newsletter. So newsletter for March, and then if I go up here and click on this untitled document, and I've already typed a title here, it'll just copy that title over. You can change it or just go with what you made as your title here, and it tells you that that's in the parent newsletters folder that we created, which is exactly where I want it to be. So newsletters for March. So you always want to start with a happy greeting. Hi parents, here are some resources you might like to use with your child when the weather is wet outside. And all right, we'll stop there. That sounds good. So the first thing I want to do is I want to share with parents a graphic about the importance of reading to your children. So I'm at Google, and anytime you're at Google, if you look up here, you can see images. So I'm going to go to Google Images, and I love this because I can pull all kinds of good information. So there's a lot of research about the importance of reading to our children, and a lot of that research is founded on the 30 million word gap. And so I typed in 30 million words and pulled up some graphics. So I love this 30 million words image, and I'm just basically giving you information that you could use. This is how I would pull images I like. So I've gone to Google Images, I typed in a few words, and then I found an image that I like. The best way, if I just copy this image, it's not going to be as clear. The best way to get a crisp image is to go to View Images, and it'll give me a crisp image, and then I'm going to copy that image. And then I can go back to my newsletter, and then I can paste that image in here. So you just have to wait a few seconds before the image pops in. There it is, and it's too huge, so I'm going to make it way smaller. Alrighty. So then I'll type a quick message to parents. Remember that it is crucial to our children's development that we do lots of reading every day. All right, and I misspelled development somehow, forgot the P, there it is. All right, then I'm going to go back to this image. So right now it says I'm viewing this image, and then it tells me what website it came from, 30millionwords.org. This happens to be the website I want, so if I click on visit, it's going to take me to 30 million words, and I'm going to copy this link, and I'm going to go back to my newsletter. And I'm going to say check out this website. It is tacky just to copy and paste a website like that. The preferred way to do this is to hyperlink it in, which means I highlight the words, and on my computer I hit Command K or Control K depending on your computer, and then I paste in a URL, which is right there, and hit apply, and that makes these words a hyperlink that would take a parent to the website for 30 million words. All right, so I've got that hyperlink done. I'm going to close out these graphics, and then I decide, you know what, I really want parents to be accessing ABC. They've got some excellent games if you've not been here before, that I want parents to check out Alphabet Bingo and Alphabet Bubble. So I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to say ABC has excellent games, and I'm going to hyperlink that the same way, Command K, and then I'm going to paste that in. And then maybe I want to also have them go to Starfall ABCs. It's another fantastic resource. Starfall has great alphabet games. So I'll link this one in. And then maybe I would say Math Playground. And actually, we really want IXL. Math Playground has great math games. Some of them are going to be a little bit more challenging. IXL, actually, though, starts at kindergarten, and IXL is really good also. So either one of those is perfect. We'll just link to Math Playground. I love Math Playground. All right, so you get the idea here that I'm sharing some good resources with parents, hyperlinking them all in so parents can go right to them. And then maybe I would encourage them to go to their local library. So if they lived in Madison County, I would encourage parents, and I encourage you, if you haven't downloaded to your smartphone this app called Overdrive. Overdrive allows you to check out for free tons of ebooks, music videos, audiobooks, just excellent materials for both children and adults. I personally have my Overdrive app on my phone and have about 10 books downloaded at any time that I'm reading or listening to. Free apps, I would encourage and show parents how to use that. Here it is, and almost every public library in Kentucky uses Overdrive through Kentucky Libraries Unbound. If you have trouble figuring it out, you go to your local library and they can help you set it up. I did that when I got started. And you'll notice that within any library at this point, they almost all have this app section with just a ton of different apps. They have a lot of times tons of, or at least 2 or 3 apps for audiobooks, usually something to help you with languages. And then Zinio is a lot of online magazines, so that's a fantastic resource. So that's through Madison County Library. Maybe I also wanted to show them resources through Lexington, and as I looked in Lexington's public library, they also have access to comics, which I thought was fantastic. They have the Overdrive app, just like we were discussing, and they have TumbleBooks. If you haven't accessed TumbleBooks before, TumbleBooks is phenomenal. They've got all kinds of great books that are all read to children. They always have quizzes that go with them and activities. The kids can either read the books online or have the books read to them for almost every book. Just fantastic resource. I love TumbleBooks. TumbleBooks to my knowledge, has to be accessed through a local library. So you'll need to check. I couldn't find it in Madison County, but Lexington has TumbleBooks. So if you have a Lexington library account, then you can access TumbleBooks. Another fantastic digital library, which you can individually pay for it or have a classroom set, is Epic. And teachers can set up free accounts now, and then parents can try it for free, and then it's a very inexpensive resource. But again, tons of fantastic books that are read for kids, graphic novels, all kinds of the latest and greatest books that kids just absolutely love. There's also a resource called Story Online, which I love. Here's Chris Pine reading Clark the Shark. Kids absolutely love these resources. And when we have kids who are emerging readers, it's the best practice to let them listen to books over and over again to practice that reading fluency. So listening to great readers read books is a great way to learn. So fantastic resources that I share with families, and these are things I would include in this parent newsletter. So say I've finished my parent newsletter, I've included all the resources we just looked at. To share this with parents, you go up here to the right to this share link, and I always click on this Get Shareable link. I could type in every parent's address if I wanted, but I usually do this Get Shareable link. And then right here in the middle, it says anyone with this link can view. And that's what I want to have happen here. I want everyone to be able to view it. But say I decided in this newsletter I wanted to have people sign up for the upcoming spring party. Then I want to change the view to can edit. And if I change it to can edit, then that means every parent or person that I sent this link to would be able to add information. So let's look at that. I'm going to change this to can edit. I'm going to copy my link and say done. And then I'm going to go down here and say, we would love to have parent volunteers for our upcoming spring fling party. Please sign up to share items or your time. Party is on March 12th from 2 to 3 p.m. in our classroom. Okay, so I've given parents some information, and then I'm going to do sign up. So to do a sign up chart, I always go to table and I say insert a table, and then I kind of pick what I want to have happen there. So sign up to bring, and then I would write it in there. I would sign up to bring, I want someone to send in juice boxes. 1 box, and maybe I really need 3 boxes total, so I'll add that number multiple times. All right, dozen sugar cookies. Okay, parent name, any extra info. That way if a parent wants to say, I got this brand of cookies, they can. Parent volunteer. All right, so you get the idea. So parents would fill in their information here, and then I'm going to send this newsletter home so parents have some good information. They're going to sign up. The nice thing about this is I can keep this open on my computer and see when I need more volunteers instead of some kind of a random sign-up sheet where people are emailing me and I've got to keep up with all those emails. This is a super easy way to communicate with parents and to make sure you're staying on top of what's going on. Again, I wouldn't put anything in here that's confidential. Obviously, we can't say anything like, Johnny has a peanut allergy. We can't say that, but we can say, remember, there are nut allergies and bee allergies in our room, so no foods with nuts are allowed. All right, so you can say that general reminder. You just can't say, hey, Sarah has a bee allergy, Johnny has a nut allergy. You have to be generic, but still share that information. If you've got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, happy learning. I hope you try your own newsletter and see how it goes.